Howdy do, y'all. This is John, and today we're talking about Unhinged, a new movie starring Russell Crowe. And in Unhinged, a young woman cuts off a driver, played by Crowe, who's a little bit unhinged, and starts killing off people who she knows. Yeah, he's just a little bit unhinged. Now, this is a pretty intense movie. It's definitely one of the best things about it. Once this guy starts going off and starts chasing this woman, starts offing her friends and stuff like that, you know this has gotten very serious. And it has. This guy is out for blood, and he is going to get it, whether anyone likes it or not. Another thing I have to give this movie some praise for is the acting, especially Russell Crowe. It is really Crowe's performance that makes this guy such an intense figure. Whenever he is trying to be very intimidating, he is very intimidating. Whenever the movie calls for him to make things intense, he makes things intense. And he does it all with just his performance. The lead in the movie, she's functional. She's not the greatest actor in the world, but she definitely gets the job done in terms of making you root for this character. Also, there's this thing I really like in the movie where they kind of make a connection between the hero and the villain. I don't know if any other reviewer on here has mentioned it, but they explained the villain's backstory a little bit, and he was basically screwed over during a divorce. They don't say who started it, but he was kind of screwed over. And she is going through a divorce, a very justifiable divorce, and she's fighting to not get screwed over. Now, granted, the villain's divorce, I don't know if it was justified or not. We didn't get exact details, but it definitely seems as if he got the bad end, and she's trying not to get the bad end. Unfortunately, this movie did take some time to really get going. The first 20 or 25 minutes aren't very interesting. All you get is the villain being a bad guy, doing very unjustifiable things. I'm serious, he does things that, no matter what, there's no justification for it. And you also get the event that very much started the whole thing. At first, it's not very interesting. It takes some time for things to start getting intense, for things to start getting really going. Also, another thing, I don't know if anyone else is doing this. It seemed very similar to a certain Steven Spielberg movie that I really love that does not get enough attention. Duel. In Duel, it's very similar. This guy cuts off a person that it's just had enough on the road and is in the fight for his life. The main difference is its Duel was very low budget, whereas this one clearly had some money, and Duel was set in the middle of nowhere, and it was just this one guy and a trucker, whereas with Unhinged, it's Russell Crowe, a lady, in the middle of a city. That's about the only real difference. Oh, and the villain's going after her family and friends. That's about it. At the end, Unhinged Unhinged is a fine movie. It's nothing great. It's a little too similar to Duel, in my opinion. It took a little too long to really get going. It has good acting, it's intense, and there's this neat connection between the hero and the villain. I'm gonna give Unhinged a 6. Thank you guys a lot for watching this video. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you're new. And as always, please remember, the Bodetsky will return.